So, welcome to Circle of Jerks. Slevin's not with us today, and we got special guest star, Mr. Matt Furbush. And, of course, we have his gayness and king of gayness himself, Hank Hawkins.
Don't judge us.
Do I
get to be the king of the gays, really?
No, wait. No, you're the queen of the
queen
gays.
of the gays.
The queen of the gays.
I'd rather be the king of the gays. Like, thou shalt start wearing fancy clothes. We already do that. Fuck you, off with his penis. Because gays wouldn't do off with the head. They were like,
Right, exactly.
off with the penis. Go join
Off
the
with
lesbians.
penis.
Go join the lesbian orcs. Lesbians would be like the orc. That's why the gays are afraid of them. They just start fucking each other.
That's
I'm not having sex with that.
that's their nagging sound.
One poor guy, I guess. That's where the half orcs come from over there.
Who would be
Fucking
the hobbit? Who would be the hobbit?
Mexicans.
Oh.
Walking around without any shoes on. They're all short. They all come in packs.
Jeez. At least they work good.
The hobbits are fucking hard workers.
The van this weekend.
Yeah.
The most well-kept lawns you'll ever see in all of Hobbiton.
Oh boy.
Running around with the old-timey leaf blowers where you crank it.
Hey, come here, I say I got some job for you.
Oh, you know where to get the good reefer, man? You go to the Bilbo, you go to Bilbo Eduardo. It's got the biscuit, man. He traveled way out, man. Now everybody going. We jump in the fucking we're jumping the fucking Brandywine River.
Freaking hobbit.
We jump the Brandywine River and debris. Don't get caught though, because they'll fucking strip your ass back to. We get a special token, pun intended.
Government.
We go over there.
Government issue.
No, government is.
We can go work and Bree and come back.
The government's the ring rates.
All right, well, what do we do this weekend? Let's start with guest star Maddie. What'd you do this weekend, Matt?
Played a couple gigs actually.
Nice. Where you played out at the LI?
LOI was Friday night. Yep. Pretty good crowd actually out there.
Nice.
Yep. Saturday we did the benefit at Club Envy. We did that one.
Toys for Tots.
Yeah, Toys for Tots benefit. And then
How does that? Is it just like a raise money, or do people bring in like toys to get in?
Well,
it can go either way.
Yeah,
I've seen it both ways.
from what we got, they raised like $125, $150.
Yeah.
And
Not bad.
for those of you who don't know, I play in a band with Matt. We play in the band Refurbished, and but yeah, we ended up. They said they got a box full of toys, and they ended up raising like $125, $150 from the report that we got in a message on Facebook. So
That's
There
cool.
were what, 5 bands played there?
yeah, a bunch of different bands.
Yeah, that's
Piss Off the Devil -2, I think, or
Yeah.
some.
Tracy's band played there too, I think. I can't think of it.
Well, I think Violent
Violent
Faith, but
yeah.
I think they canceled out though. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember all the messages, but it was pretty cool
Mhm.
for the most part.
We got to sit in the green room.
The green room
Is there a green
with all the green ladies that would freaking move for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Dance, nothing. We're like, come on, show us your tits, and they're like,
They just sat
they
there.
just stayed there. We're
They
like,
just
God,
sat
this is the
there.
lamest strip club ever.
Yeah, that's worse too because I do that to the fucking Salvation Army people all the time, ringing their bell outside. I'll come out, like, show me your titties. I'll throw some change in that motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
And they're always like, move along, sir.
Typically, Santa Claus doesn't really like you to do that, though. That's the problem.
There's never a Santa Claus anymore for the Salvation Army.
It's just put money in the thing.
It's an old white woman.
Yeah, exactly.
She's out there ringing the bell for it. I start to feel bad for her, and I'm like,
Right.
you know, show me some tits. So, you know.
As they're hanging down to her knees.
Yeah, just lift up a little leg.
We also had the topic too. We were wondering what's happened on those couches in the green room.
Yeah, the couches in the green room. We wonder what's actually been done on those.
Yeah. We noticed there was a black light above it that never seems to be on for some reason.
Yeah.
You wonder who's been done.
Yeah.
All I know is Slevin actually laid on those things. So
They probably slept on them.
He's slept on it a few times.
There's that couch where, where I work, there's a couch back there. I passed out on many times. Got any action? Not with a woman or a guy, mostly alone. I guess you can count it action.
Oh, they're playing the wobble again. They're playing the wobble again.
Count it as action with somebody else, like them catching me. Me going, this ain't gonna beat itself.
No.
Anyway, so then we played Pub 111 Saturday night. Actually, we did that.
That's Whitehall, right?
Yeah, that's Whitehall.
There.
Of course, it's in Whitehall.
But that wasn't the fun of the weekend.
No, the funnest part of the whole weekend was the fact that there was a guy that was so drunk that he actually. This is where the whole thing went down. is that he tripped a girl that had a full beer in her hand, is what happened. She did the little stumbly thing, which is the reason why, folks, why you don't walk on a dance floors with beers in your hand or any kind of drinks in your hand is because of this.
It makes it slippery.
Exactly. So she goes back to get a towel to clean it up, and as he's walking to chase after her for whatever reason, he's drunk. You never really know.
Sorry,
Actually, when I actually saw what happened though, how he ended up getting to the floor, he actually stumbled backwards. Like
He slipped though.
and then
first.
he slipped and
Yeah.
boom, head bounced
Yeah.
right off the floor.
We're talking like
Drunk.
like yeah.
Not like I was telling you about how I accidentally like the knockout I did on you on New Year's
Yeah.
Eve. This dude's head bounced off the floor and he was out cold.
Yeah, we're talking.
Did it make that sound like when you have a baby and they fall over and they crack their head?
Oh, we
because
just
they're
hear
so
that.
Like here, we were playing, but me and
Yeah.
Matt both look at each other. We're looking at the floor, and at the when we get done playing the song, and we're like, "How in the hell?"
Mhm.
I like your concern for your fans. You're like, fucking see that guy fall out.
And then of course, his drunk buddy. I mean, it's like Mario just fell on the floor, and Luigi's coming to find out
Yeah,
what the fuck's
exactly.
going on.
Mario!
It's like, dude.
He like does the half jump all the way across, with the frozen legs.
Yeah, this is dude. Oh, it's okay. Just get him another beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So the best part of the whole thing though is they finally think they roll him over. That's the best part. They finally think they roll him over. He's on his stomach. The guy lays his head back down on the floor and just goes, "You know what? I'm taking a nap right here."
My princess is in another castle.
Exactly. I give up.
But everybody freaking thinking like, oh, I'm coming to the rescue to, I'm gonna help this guy or whatever. It's just
And
like,
the dude's like 6'5".
and they're trying to pick him up off the floor and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, let the bar staff do what they're
Yeah,
gotta
exactly.
do and get him out the door. You know,
Right? An injured person in a fire. Drunk people are fucking experts at.
Exactly.
Somebody's gonna be like, oh, fucking roll him over, put your finger in his butt. That'll bring him back too.
Yeah, exactly.
And with a fire, you're like, fuck, we put 8, 9.
You know what?
on that.
Set his hair on fire, man. That'll wake him up. It's cool. He'll feel the burn and wake up. It's
There's a
fine.
fire, like, yeah, I burned plenty of
Michael
couches.
Jackson ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah.
I burned couches before, Helen. I know how to fucking do this. Get me the gas.
Give him then give him another beer. Beer will fix him up. Seriously, beer will sober him right up.
Yeah. Drunk guys at fire, like, I could jump this.
Oh. Went on.
Well, they had to go down or whatever.
Right. So, somebody on Facebook invited me to like this page, whatnot, called Bipolar Support and Awareness.
Which they're trying to start up some Facebook like page about, do you like ramming the White House front gate? Like this.
Do it now! You know. But no, they asked me to like this page, and I went to go look at it, and the first thing that I see is a comment that they posted about woman shot by Capitol Police after ramming barricades was on psychiatric drugs and antidepressants. And they said, breaking news, woman shot by Capitol Police in D.C. was actually a mental patient on psychiatric drugs, including antidepressants. Why is the killing of an unarmed female mental patient being so widely celebrated? First issue with that comment. First issue. Which is freaking retarded. Unarmed.
Mm.
You have a 15 to almost 2,000 pound vehicle and you're racing it down city streets.
Right.
Is this not considered a weapon?
Mm-hmm.
And also, where was it widely celebrated? I was unaware of the parade. Like,
Yeah, the parade!
they go out after for some beers, they're like, shot that bitch today, bro.
Fuck you! You know, kind of bullshit. Like, how is this not a weapon? I mean, you're endangering public people with a huge weighted piece of machinery, and if you hit somebody, this is not going to kill somebody?
Well, not only that, but like, how are they supposed to know if she's on pills or anything? Is she got
I was just gonna say there's a pill bottle sitting right in the windshield.
instead of the handicap thing,
Exactly.
there's a chick popping pills, like little crazy eye symbols. And then there was a 1-year-old
Yeah, the
kid in
fucking
the car.
spiral eyes and shit
Exactly.
And they're like, wait, don't shoot. There's a baby on board inside. Let him ram it. Fuck you, Obama.
I can hear the police on the radio. Shh, nah, Sarge, we can't shoot her. She's on antidepressants and not on medication. There's a sign in the window.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I mean, if you're ramming the front house or the White House front gate, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're crazy or
But
not.
did you?
I mean,
Yeah, but
they're
did
gonna-
you?
If you're standing there, if you get too close to the White House front gate, I don't know if you guys have been there before or not. if you get too close to it, I mean, you instantly have people on you. I mean,
I admired it from afar.
Yeah.
Like it was Hank. I admired it from
You're admiring from a close.
I mean, there are people actually that it doesn't make news or anything like that. But there have actually been people that have been arrested just for getting
Yeah, climbing
close.
the gates and stuff. You're
Exactly.
arrested.
You can get arrested for that. I mean, now imagine, if you will, somebody come running up. Let's say you have a gun in your hand.
Yeah.
And you come running up to it. Oh, you know what? Whatever. It's cool. You know, they can't touch anybody with
He
that.
could be on medicine.
Exactly.
You better not shoot him.
Exactly.
Imagine the
it's just-
hellfire we'll have after.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're getting that close to it, they're gonna gun you down. You know what I mean?
Or they'll be like, oh man, I can't
But the
believe
thing about it
they
is-
shot that guy. He had an autistic kid.
Exactly.
But didn't you say earlier that she was actually already in a high speed chase?
She was. See, this is just where the chase ended. She was in a high speed chase to begin with, so it's not like she just fucking out of nowhere decided to ram the gate and they started fucking unloading on her.
Just whoops.
She was in a chase.
And that's the matter of fact, because if I remember,
Power steering goes out. Whoops.
but not to mention the fact that if I remember the story, she actually ran the gate. She actually backed out and started taking off again.
Yeah, she did.
Because they showed her that.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, she ran the gate, so they just lit up and opened fire.
Yeah.
They just said, okay, public's in danger. We got to put this woman down now. We've got to stop her at all costs. And then they come to find out, they didn't even know there was a child in the car until after the
Well,
fact.
I mean, you don't know if she's got a fucking manure bomb or whatever in the back of it,
Yeah.
just to run through the fucking fence and blow
Unless
up the
the
White
kid shit
House.
his diaper. I mean, well, mommy, stop driving like this.
Fuck you, Obama.
Throws a diaper bomb on the front porch of the White House.
What it was?
Sets it on fire.
She was a
Obama
member.
comes out. Damn it! Those kids are the shit bombs again.
Killer!
What it was is she lived on the other side. She was a special needs person, like retarded. So she lived on the other side of the White House, and Jeopardy was coming on, and she did not want to have to run. Definitely.
She was really after Alex Trebek.
There's a Kmart in the White House that we don't know about, actually. She needed underwear really bad.
Oh my god.
Move on.
Oh, wait.
Move on. I will
But
offend
just,
everyone.
just
We could keep going with it. Sling blade joke will start up eventually.
But the site on Facebook, I actually engaged in the conversation with them about it, and they literally stated, because they posted this on their page with the link and their actual breaking news, and they said woman shot by was on the medication and stuff like that. I says, why would you post this in a manner to bring negativity to what the officers did to protect the public trust?
Right.
Well, we didn't post it. We just copied and pasted. You posted it.
Well,
It's the
not
same
It's
thing.
not just to protect the public trust, though. I mean, it's to protect the fact that pretty much everything that runs our government is right there.
Well, if they were done
What I literally said is I told her, I says, okay, let me think about this. Shoot one woman who's driving like a maniac with a huge mechanical weapon that could kill hundreds of people, or let her live and let hundreds of people die.
And that's the thing. I mean, you go all the way back to 9/11.
They
Something
would
like
have killed
that.
a woman.
You go all the way back to 9/11. I mean, if that jet would have gotten, the one that went down in Pennsylvania, if that would have gotten anywhere near Washington D.C., they would have downed that plane.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all there is to it.
Yeah,
They
crashed
crashed a
and
second
everything.
thought.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
And even the people in the plane even took the opportunity to say, hey, we're going to probably die anyway. Let's die doing something saving the country.
And that's the thing, is that, I mean, that's just national safety. That's the way things work.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
So people, I don't know if you want to, when you see the video about this, post your opinions and your comments about this. I mean, what you think about what we said about this, and let us know exactly what your opinion is. And
angry retards all over like, how dare he?
I take pills.
Jeopardy is a very important part of our day, but I would never ever.
Move on.
Sorry if you're offended. You don't
Move
give a
on,
shit.
move on.
We're going further with this.
What's local news this week? What's local? Move on.
So actually as recent as today, I guess there was a power outage, and when we drove, there was a power outage, and
Jeopardy! Fuck!
so
No, I really can't watch it because the power's out.
T-Mobile wins off power? Fuck me! Damn a Comcast! Between noon and 7 p.m. my asshole. Alright, power outage on
so power's out, and I was actually driving up to a light.
Jeopardy!
And the light was working, but they still had the fucking stop signs at the intersection, the four-way stop signs. Do I go? Do I stop? Do I go? Do I stop? I don't want a fucking ticket.
And Jeopardy's gonna be
I didn't have time to take down the signs, okay?
I gotta get home to get the Jeopardy.
I'm telling you, 25 minutes, I'll be back out there, get the sign down. Now the Public Works Department, we don't sound like that. Fuck you, circle of jerks. We do love Jeopardy, though. That is a fantastic
That is
show.
awesome. Alex Trebek's mustache is wonderful.
Assholes whose name begins with H for 500.
It is full and robust.
The power, they get the power back already? Or?
Well, the powers are because the lights were on.
It's
just like,
left the sides.
You go. I mean, you literally anybody that has an anxiety problem would be sitting there at like driving 500. Like, oh, do I stay?
Obsessive
Do I go?
compulsive disorder.
I
It says it's got a green arrow, but that's clearly telling me to stop. Guy pulls up back to him, just fucking go. Fucking go, man.
So
They won't shoot you if they know you're crazy.
well, they will. Well, you gotta go to Washington.
Maybe in D-Team, that's not how we roll Keith down. That's it. That's
All right.
That's new.
That's news.
All right, first one I found. Pretty much this week's gonna be all about video games. First one. Are you yowling or asking for like a little saucer of milk? Speaking of that, first one over in the homeland of England,
From across the pond.
across the pond. Guy's playing Xbox with his neighbor.
Okay, come on, you do a perfect one. Why didn't you join in with that?
I'm listening.
Guy playing Xbox with his neighbor, he's sitting there, and then I'm assuming some sort of argument happens, and one guy with 2 teeth on the bottom, no other teeth, bites the other friend's penis off. He was sentenced, and he's going to prison, and he's like, oh, there's no way I bit his dick off because I only have 2 teeth.
All right, 1, don't teabag your friends. 2, along with it, if you lose at Madden, I mean, seriously.
It's England, they're playing FIFA.
Yeah, probably.
But, like, why your dick even out?
That's what I'm wondering.
Like, I know you, like, get the comfortable around your friends.
I mean, yeah, that. I realize the fact that, if you win a game against somebody, you say, suck it, but I've never actually
Right.
taken it literally before.
When you get comfortable when you're playing Xbox with your friends, and they're like, hey man, I fucking farted. Now you're like, oh dude, check this out. Here's my dick. Put it in your mouth with only your 2 teeth. Don't bite. I said, don't bite. And then he says,
You'd be like, just a bet, like, you know what? Hey, if you lose this, you're sucking my dick.
Lorena Bob was looking at the story going, God damn.
if you lose, you're sucking my dick. And the guy's like, I'll suck it. That's right. I'll show you suck a dick.
Like I said, Lorena Bob was looking at this going, geez, I thought I was bad.
Right.
No shit.
At least mine was just one foul swoop.
I wonder how long. It would take a while
I
with
know.
2 teeth to just nod your
I know.
That's the thing. Literally doing this.
And that's the thing, like after a while,
The jaws going back and forth.
there's gotta be, a hard enough punch to be able to smack the guy in the head and be
Yeah,
able
but
to,
then every punch has got to hurt with those 2 teeth
Yeah.
ripping her through.
Then of course too, you don't want to punch too hard because you knock the guy out if he's gonna clutch it too.
It's not like a pit bull. He says it was in self-defense. I've never been in a fight.
Well, exactly.
I've never been in a fight and been like, oh fuck, I'm really losing this one. Better bite his dick off.
Especially if he's wearing pants. How the fuck did you get his dick out in the first place to bite it?
The guy's beating me up, got me in a headlock. I'm like undoing his
Beating him
zipper.
up. I literally, dude must have been beating him off. And then
He's in a headlock. He's like, ah. I really got to be.
oh yeah,
losing.
he definitely gave him a headlock. Right?
That's a hardcore gamer right there, man.
Wow. Just,
All right.
Don't play Halo with the British.
You're right.
That's what the story comes down to. Don't play Halo with the British.
Hey, Mike, I disagree with that. We're gonna have a good old-fashioned naked draw.
Exactly.
We walk backwards towards each other and turn around.
Turn around.
The guy cheated, got on his knees.
I was just gonna say, whoever drops with the game first is the winner, man.
oh shit.
We're gonna lay down in 69. First one to come loses. He's in court like, oh, so I'm not good at blowjobs. We got a few teeth on his dick and he's all pissed. But you show me a British guy good at blowjobs. and I'll show you a liar. How does that? It was like that 911 call. We need the bobbies over here.
Well, go on, just beat off his penis.
Yeah.
Hey, up, get over here.
Oh, blimey, bloke, you okay?
Hey, you left it in bits and pieces.
Good lord, you got a spot chicken all.
Me fish and chips, mate. You gotta get here. Oh, governor.
Put some gin on it. Sterilize it.
Oh, wait a minute. It actually says he bit his penis off through his pajamas.
Holy fuck. You really got, okay.
So not only is this
No, dude,
is it
I don't think it was an actual cut bite. It was a pressure bite because there was no way without any teeth where you're gonna be sawing that shit out.
I'm just saying. So now there's like thread and
Literally
shit
like
stuck
walking.
in there.
Literally like walking.
Well, I mean,
No.
We're trying to run. This guy's fucking fucking neighbor. I mean, I've gone next door and asked for a cup of sugar, but I'm like, hey man, come play some Xbox. If I lose, bite your dick off.
I've been dragging the guy along with me, knocking on the neighbor's house, just going, "Hey, get this guy off of me!"
Go to his wife, like, hey,
Do your job!
maybe if he was getting this at home, he wouldn't come looking.
And I'm not trading either. I'm not trading favors.
Which leads into the next one. What are you gonna get? An Xbox or a PS4? I'm leaning towards PS4. The threat of getting my
That's what I'm thinking.
If Xbox drives British people, the fucking
Xbox One comes along with this huge box. You open it up, there's one nasty looking British guy in it. No, damn it!
blood coming out of his
I'm
mouth.
taking this back to Walmart. Hey, it's that funny, you done a bitch.
You can watch Jeopardy on it. Got good tweeman.
I need a beer.
A retarded British guy.
Sounds like the
Get off my window! What are you doing? I barely won.
Sounds like the start of a
Oh,
great
die.
joke.
Get off of my plane. It's no
Well-
funny.
Well,
My princess isn't in another castle now, is he, mate?
well, my whole thing about that is I'm a huge baseball fan, and I know that the 2K series is pretty much sucking pretty bad these days. We're PlayStation when they have the show and everything. I'm also a big God of War fan. I haven't heard if they're going to make any more of those.
Oh, I assume. Well, me, I think I'm going to wait to make my decision.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too, because if you think about it, I mean, the Xbox 360 had the first year, you know, I mean, they had the Red Ring of Death going on. They had a lot of problems with that. PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3 had a lot of problems with getting online and staying online.
Oh, and then getting your account hacked.
Exactly.
Everything like that.
I mean, I'm probably gonna wait about a year, but I mean, if I'm gonna put too fine a point on it, I mean, I'm probably gonna go with.
Well, with me being with the biggest problem with the Xbox 360 is they put a 12-volt fan on a 5-volt system.
Yeah.
And so, because they didn't want it to sound like a vacuum cleaner, and then when you did what they call the X-clamp mod to it, and then soldered the 12 volts to an actual 12-volt source, it ran like a champ. Because I had one of the original Core series, and I kept it clean, took care of it, and I had it for at least 3.5 years, 4 years before it did the ROD.
So what you're saying is it's like putting a 3-inch penis in a 5-foot wide pussy.
Exactly.
You know what it's like?
Right. Basically.
Like everyone I've ever fucked.
You put 3 inch and a 2 inch, it's gonna sound like a dance.
I'm not cooling shit down. She's like, no, better not. I got the Red Ring of Death. I didn't want to go.
Well,
I'm gonna go.
it's a burning flame.
After with me. I think I'm gonna go. I might stay with Xbox as long as I don't get my dick bit up.
Right, exactly. If you open the box up and there's some British shit in there,
Hey, no!
yeah, take it back.
You get a knock at the door. Hey, boy.
No, you are not playing.
I did not order that.
No, that is not the extension I wanted.
Wait a minute. I think I remember a story about you British guys at Xbox. You have any hot dogs?
I did not spend Microsoft points on that.
You don't gotta whip it out or
But
anything.
the same thing with the PS3, especially even the slimline design, is the airflow caused the what they call the YOD, which is the yellow.
Oh,
The YROD,
Mhm.
which is the yellow ring of death.
Can you imagine if they were playing Connects when the guy bit his dick off? Like a little character on there. It's like, wow, nah. Ooh!
What are you doing?
Because Connect will map effort.
Right, exactly.
And And then they show like when you're playing the sports games you're on, they show the replay. You're saving it for the cops. Like, fuck.
This is what happened. I'm telling you.
The only way to save this is post it to Facebook. Son of a bitch. You guys see that? Fucking Greg got his dick bit off. Like, fucking.
Don't go over his house for Xbox parties.
That is a revolution of dance dance I have never seen. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for Circle Jerks this week. What are we doing this weekend? What do you kids got going on?
We have to do the double hitter thing again this weekend. We got to play.
Sporties on Friday.
We got Refurbished is playing Sporties on Friday, and then Saturday we're back up to the Alibi. And I guess everybody immensely loved us up there because they're already talking. People are already saying how they're going to be there. So
Cool.
which is awesome.
Everybody this weekend. I'll be at my place all weekend.
Oh, also probably looking into tuxes and everything this weekend too.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Matt Furbush has taken the plunge of death.
That's right.
Now that it's legal.
That's right.
Or legal-ish. We'll see.
We'll see how that works.
I thought you guys didn't want me to announce your guys' wedding.
Well,
We don't want you. We didn't say you couldn't announce it.
I know
We
you
said
left. I
couldn't
know
be
you
at
left. I
it.
know you left Mike for Matt, but geez,
Yeah.
one brother for the other.
he
Whatever.
likes keeping it in the family. He really
Yeah, I
does.
know.
Because my milkshake brings all the Refurbish to the yard.
Mike's girl's gonna be stuck in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, right.
Sleeping next
Those
to
are
each
cubes and hair. Fuck this.
Oh, jeez.
That's gonna do it. We're gonna next week. We're gonna start reviewing the top 5 Christmas movies
Yep.
of all time, one a week.
And yeah, hopefully Slevin will be back here. He had a thing come up tonight, so he could make it.
Yeah, he had his thing come up tonight. He was
Yeah,
fucking doing some
literally.
nasty
other. He was
masturbating.
playing Xbox.
Slevin got his dick bit off.
That's
by a
right.
That's what the story was about.
It was about
Sorry,
Slevin.
Slevin.
Goes over to England to see some Doctor Who shit. He's
That's
like-
what came up.
Some guy's like, oh, I like Doctor Who too. You want to come over to my house, play some Xbox? Bite your dick off. He's like, what? No, I'm gonna play some Xbox. Okay, cool.
Play some FIFA.
That's it for us. See you next week.
So yeah, on behalf of myself, Stormy Weathers, Matt Furbush, and
James Seville. Have a good week.
see ya.